tick, tick, tick on the wall. Maybe you could have it all. Get down on your knees and pray. Maybe she will let you stay. Good enough if you play the game. Here comes the music, don't resist. Gotta keep on moving. Here comes the music, just give in. Gotta keep on moving.
Awesome, and your audacity is, oh my god, the fireworks. Wait, how did you do fireworks? I've never seen that one.
That's the one, because it's if it's 2 peace signs is the balloons you always see.
Yeah.
Or it's confetti for 2 peace signs.
Okay.
It's an apple. Oh, you were also on an apple.
Ian also has Jesus, dude. Fuck.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to pull out my iPad so I can also have balloons.
We should probably trim this part out, because I'm guessing you want to talk before Ian and I say anything at all, so it's not this whole, like, who's that strange extra voice?
No, it could be. We could talk about the strange extra voice. I think that could be fun. Hey everyone.
I think we just don't address it at all. Sorry.
That would be so funny if we just did like a Fresh Prince of Bel-Air style recasting and like never address it. Hey everyone, so this is Nirav. This is a Court of Bros and Broses, and we're doing a sort of special episode. I am still here with Patrick, but just going to get this out of the way up front. Due to some family issues, Joe is no longer going to be able to do the podcast with us, and we want to also ask that people don't like bug and prod him about that right now, or he's dealing with some stuff there. So with that being said, we did want to continue doing this show for you guys because like we love it, and also we have a lot of people listening, which is still surprising to me when I look at the numbers. But you know, we're putting out a good show, and you know, even if it is different in the future, I really want this to keep going. And so we are doing I guess this is a hard launch of a new third host. Is this a soft or a hard launch?
I don't know. I don't know that. Yeah. I'll say real quick too, just like, Joe is great on the podcast. We love Joe. This isn't an effort to necessarily replace Joe. This is just Nirav and I talked at some point about it being just the two of us. We decided that'd be boring, so we wanted to bring a third person in. And yeah, we'll definitely miss Joe, but we're gonna have a new energy now. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It will be a different energy for sure. And I don't know. Actually, let's introduce Ian. I don't know how do you feel about attacking specific groups of people? Would you be?
That is a hilarious question to ask Ian with zero context.
With zero context.
Maybe Ian introduce himself first. This is a weird first thing.
I shouldn't have introduced
Generally, I'm not a huge fan of attacking specific groups of people, but
okay, this is going to be very different.
Depends what they do. So I'm Ian. Nice to be here. Glad to be able to join, and excited to read and talk with y'all about these books.
Yeah, so as you can imagine, this got a little bit difficult because we needed to find somebody who would read the first 2 books to catch up with us, and then jump in with us on the third book here. And so
and who was someone who hadn't listened to the podcast yet, as many of your friends have.
Yes,
or some of your friends at least have.
Yeah,
so it's a very specific pool of people we had to try and find to pull from.
Also, I don't know a lot of straight men, frankly. So, but anyway, yeah, we grabbed Ian, and he was just as white as can be, and so we're really excited
Painfully
about that.
so.
Let me disconnect this. But
I
yeah,
know some people were concerned that this podcast would go too woke, and we would upset the balance of only one non-white person on the podcast, but don't worry.
I feel that. Yeah, so I thought we would do an introduction today, just by kind of getting, and also help kind of like build some back and forth for us to get to know each other. And so I put together like a little game show that is gonna test both Ian and I guess Patrick, you're like a control variable.
Sure.
So both of them I'm going to be testing with a quiz that I've created that goes across several different topics that kind of get more general, start more general and get more specific about like the world of like literature and romantasy literature and stuff like that.
I mean, I also barely read, so I'm going to do probably pretty terribly in this. I just don't read stuff.
That's possible, but I do have a few in there that I know you'll know.
Sick. Can't wait.
Sick.
Also, I'm going to say at the general top that this is being recorded during an extremely rainy day in California. So normally my wife and my son will kind of go out of the house and...
Sounds like he's like laughing evilly.
Normally my wife and son will go out of the house and do something during the recording so I can record in general silence. But due to how extremely rainy it is outside, that's not happening.
Right.
So there might be like intermittent, sporadic toddler noises in the background throughout this episode.
No, it'll be good because I think it'll bring a youthful energy.
And at least
okay.
it's not a
Lacking.
forest fire.
Yeah, I guess if the bar for things happening in California is a forest fire or something else, yeah, I guess it's true that I'm glad it's not a fire in California.
Great. Okay, so I guess we'll just. Do we want to? Oh, I think our episode schedule. By the way, I think what we're gonna try and do is have. So Ian, have you started this first book yet?
Yeah, I think I'm about a little less than halfway through.
Oh, awesome.
Okay, so we can't ask you for your totally unpolluted opinion of what you think this first book is going to be, but I'm still curious about your midway thoughts, and we can have that in a bit.
Yeah.
Or now,
yeah,
I don't know. I don't know
curious
what
about
Nirv's
that.
plan is for this.
No, I think that might be good just because, like, well, okay, so here was my thought, was that we would do after you finish that first book, we would record, like, us talking about your thoughts on the first book and kind of also having us have an opportunity to revisit the first book, I think, after knowing more about it and know how the world expands greatly with unprecedented force. After that.
I am genuinely curious to know because the three of us originally had like not a lot of context going into the first book, and I will not tell you what our opinions on the first book were. I will say that we've enjoyed the new ones more than the first book. I will at least say that. But I'm really curious to hear what just like the thoughts of someone who's not read these books is now from, like, because my wife got that, and like my wife and other friends in our lives got that from us. Because they had read the books, they loved the books, so they had to hear us listen to what our thoughts on the first book were. So now we're kind of in the other boat where we get to hear your thoughts.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm kind of excited about that, honestly.
Yeah, no, I think that might be good. Like, do you actually, briefly, how are you feeling so far?
I am, like, going into it, I heard a lot of, like, general things, TikTok, people who read it, the book series, but I didn't really know much about it. So far, I'm really enjoying it. It's really well written, and so far it's pretty fun. As of right now, not entirely sure where it's going, but I am curious to see.
I have a strong feeling that you are enjoying it a lot more than we did because you're reading it all at once, like a book is supposed to be read, and not in chunks of 5 chapters every 2 weeks for a year.
It was the slowest burn of all time. It was unimaginably painful.
Yeah.
Over a year is quite a long time to read one book.
It wasn't quite a year, but it was
It was like 8 months or something.
Yeah, it was so much longer than I think that book is supposed to be read in.
No, for sure.
Which did not do the book any favors.
No, 100%. And so I'm glad to hear that you were enjoying it, because I do think the pacing would make more sense if you are able to just read it in, over the course of like a few days, which is, I think, more the intention of it.
Yeah.
You said you heard like some general like rumblings or mumblings or whatever on TikTok about the book before reading it. Like
Rumblings
any
and
specific, like
grumblings.
what were you expecting going into this book?
I mean, I heard about like the smutty aspects of it. I don't really know
Nice,
how
yes.
true that is, or if it's just like the hype around it. I heard I feel like everyone was talking about like the have to choose trope between like two men.
Okay, yeah. I don't even
I'm
think
not
we knew
sure.
that going in.
And then I feel like I heard something about her choosing the third option and just doing her own thing. But I have no clue if any of that is accurate or if I'm misremembering it. So
Great. I love that. I love
Have
this
you
for
noticed
you.
any similarities to a specific Disney film?
This is a leading question, Your Honor.
Oh, yes. I hadn't really thought about it, but as soon as you said that, I do. Yeah, there are some definite similarities between Yeah, to Beauty and the Beast, I assume you're referring to.
Yeah.
And not
That is-
like Little Mermaid.
Got
No,
it in
yeah,
one.
it's definitely, yeah. So
We didn't actually consider Little Mermaid as an option. We could go back and do a reanalysis of
yeah,
the
we
first
should do
book of Little
we should
Mermaid.
do a reanalysis through a Little Mermaid lens.
Or Mulan. It could be Mulan.
Yeah. Well,
There is
hold
that
on.
scene where Feyre cuts her hair off and pretends to be a man to join the army to save her father from doing so.
That's true. We
Yeah.
had skipped over that one the first time.
I mean,
Um,
both fathers have bad legs. What else do you need?
that
Yeah.
actually is true. Huh. Okay. Interesting. Yeah. So I'm glad to hear that you're moving through it and enjoying it so far. I do think that you will end up coming away with it, because actually one thing that Lindsay had told me too was that like after the first time she read this book, it had. I think she had not like read it all at once, and her sister had to keep like kind of urging her like, oh, keep reading it. And then she was like, on it. And then after she had read the second and third books, she came back and read the first book in one afternoon and liked it a lot more.
Mm-hmm.
Which is interesting. I'm never going to do that, but I'm happy to know that people enjoy it more the second time.
It's crazy because like I actually think I could see myself, and maybe if it's in a few years and I want to like revisit for nostalgia, like I might even reread the second and third books, but I do not see myself coming back to the first one.
Yeah, I mean, I think if I had more time, maybe I would. It's just like
Yeah, that's true. There's a lot.
I
of other
don't,
stuff to
I
read.
don't, I do not read. These are the first books I have read since I think the fourth Stormlight Archive book.
Oh.
It's
Well-
been, and I haven't even read the fifth Stormlight Archive book that's out now. I just so like,
Yeah.
I don't really read that often. I do more podcasts.
Yeah,
Which
same.
side note, Nirib, I did just finish season 1 of Dungeons and Daddies.
Oh, you did. Oh, awesome.
I will not say anything because I don't want to. In case there are people who are listening who
Yeah,
have
you should.
not listened to it, I don't want to spoil anything. But I finished season 1. Great,
It was
Big
it was
fan.
beautiful ending. Yeah, perfect.
great ending. Huge
Okay,
fan.
Ian, I do want to hear what kind of books have you typically read over the course of your life, and like what have you been into and not into usually, and I guess how much do you read in your adult life now?
Growing up, like through high school and stuff, I was not a big reader. Like, could barely finish the assigned readings. It wasn't till late college, post undergrad, that I actually started reading for like my own enjoyment. And now I generally read most nights before I go to bed.
Oh, awesome.
Oh wow, what a
It's
twist!
the opposite of what happened
Yeah.
to me.
Same.
No, it took me not being told what to read to finally enjoy reading.
I can understand that.
And now I read a lot of some shitty books, some fantasy, some sci-fi, and I'm trying to work through some of those like 100 books to read before you die lists.
Okay.
Wow, so you're doing like a lot of reading. That's great. I
No,
guess
that is
what are
really cool.
you? What are some of your favorite books? Like, are either favorite genre / favorite books?
My favorite books, I really enjoyed the Bourne trilogy by Robert
Okay.
Ludlum.
Oh yeah.
Those movies,
heard they make
made
movies out
a
of
couple
those.
movies. You might have heard
yeah,
of that.
I
Yeah.
have unfortunately
Wait, so the-
only seen the movies, but I know
Are the
there were
books based on the movies? Because that's what I would
No.
assume.
No, unfortunately.
Surprisingly not. They do have Matt Damon on the cover though, so
Yeah.
who knows?
Oh, it's one of
I've
those
seen them in the
situations.
store. It's very funny.
Yeah.
Because those books
Um,
isn't it really, is this one of those situations where like only the first one is kind of similar to the movie, and like after that it's like kind of not too similar anymore?
Yeah. The books are really great. 10 out of 10 would recommend. But they're like Cold War spy thrillers, and they
Right.
sort of deviate from where the movies went.
Okay.
You say deviate from the
Somewhat.
movies, it makes it sound like that the books did come after the movies.
Yeah,
Based on
I
the motion
realize.
picture, they have a big sticker on the front based on the hit.
You'll
motion
have
picture.
to read them and find out which one came first.
I guess
I will not be doing that, but I mean, maybe, I don't know. I know myself, and I just don't read. I wish I did more. There's not enough time in the day to do all the hobbies.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Like the only reason I'm able to like continue making myself read is because I'm part of like a small book club where like there's only 4 of us. So like if I don't do it, that's like a fourth of the book club that's like not read the book. So it's like enough pressure to make me like, okay. We did actually just finish our last month's book, which was The Buffalo Hunter, which I actually liked a lot.
The Buffalo Hunter.
Yeah, it's by Stephen Graham Jones. It's like a Native American horror kind of thing.
Oh.
Yeah, it's really, I liked it a lot actually. But
Oh man, there's a book that Alexa just read that she loved that she recommended to me. Damn it, it's not in front of me, so I can't. I don't know the name of it.
so
Maybe
I
it's called.
cannot perceive it.
Yeah, it might be called. It might be called Mate, or Mate is maybe the sequel to it. I don't know. It is a like it sounds kind of like a Romeo and Juliet esque. No, what is it? No, it has the enemies to lovers trope. I'm doing this book so dirty right now. She's gonna be so mad. I forgot the name of it because she recommended it a bunch. It's the enemies to lovers trope, and I think it starts off with like an arranged marriage between like a vampire and a werewolf or something like that. And the vampires and werewolves famously do not get
thinking
along.
of that, What We Do
Have
in
you
the
ever seen
Shadows?
What We Do in the Shadows? Yes. Have you ever seen the movie What We Do in the Shadows?
That movie
Werewolves
is
and
so
vampires.
fucking funny, by the
It's
way.
very
if
good.
anyone hasn't seen it.
The show is also great, but yeah, the movie which came first is also very good. The werewolves, not swearwolves, is a fantastic quote. But yeah, it's a romance between a werewolf and a vampire. They're like enemies, and then they become lovers. Obviously, Alexa really enjoyed that book.
Nice.
So I kind of want, like, honestly, ACOTAR is making me kind of want to check out more romance books. I might check that out. I don't know.
Earlier this year we read and God, I'm forgetting the name. I can find it quickly, but we read a gay romance novel actually as part of our book club because we have a theme each month, and it was like LGBTQ month or whatever, and so
They only get one a month,
They only get
Yeah.
1 month, and then we
or one a
forget they
year rather.
exist.
Didn't y'all also read one about a doorknob?
Was that do you mean the local haunts group?
Maybe.
Okay,
Different
maybe,
book
yeah.
club.
Okay, it was Under the Whispering Door by T.J. Klune. And that was like one of the first like actual like romance books I've read, and I have to say I also just unfortunately because of how media is, like I don't really have a lot of experience watching or with stuff where like a gay romance is like the main story, you know what I mean? Because like usually the media I'm consuming, if that happens, it's happening kind of in the background.
Have you
But,
watched
like-
Heartstopper on Netflix? I mean, it's based on like a graphic novel.
I haven't
think,
heard of
but-
that. No. Oh,
You not heard of Heartstopper?
maybe
Me
maybe
neither.
I haven't forgot what it is. I don't know.
Oh damn. It's really cute. It's a high school queer romance where like
Oh, okay.
I think almost every romance, because there's like a
Oh,
bunch
wow.
of couples
Yeah,
in the
it's got
show
really
that
good
happen.
reviews, too.
I think every romance in the show is a queer-based romance in some capacity. It's like
Oh, interesting.
good queer rep. Yeah. I think I've not read I can't remember if it's a book or a graphic novel. I'm sorry to Heartstopper fans. 'Cause I only watched the show on Netflix. I got a little less interested in the show in the later seasons. But either way, it's like at least watching season 1 or 2 is really cute.
Is it a US based show?
No, it's based in the UK.
Oh, okay, so this actually sounds like it would fulfill my need for like a spiritual sequel to Skins.
Skins?
You didn't watch that show back in the day? I don't. Ian,
Not
have you
heard of
seen
it
that?
now. No.
Yeah, the edgy show everyone liked to
Yeah.
talk about back in the day.
Yeah, like when we were like in middle school ish. It was just about
Is
like
that the art?
edgy-
Is that the live action Archie show?
No, that is a different one. Actually, Riverdale is definitely the American like spiritual sequel to that for sure.
Yeah.
100%. Anyways, if you look at the cast of Skins, you'll be like, wow, all of these people are famous now, and this is like when they were
Yeah.
all like 14. Like Dev Patel, that was his first job acting, stuff like that.
Oh wow! Wait, what year was this in?
Like 2003, maybe 2, somewhere like that.
Yeah.
Oh, so this is before. 'Cause I thought Dev Patel's first big thing was
This is before he did Slumdog Millionaire.
Slumdog Millionaire.
Yeah,
okay.
no, it was.
I saw
and
that.
There's a bunch of other British actors you'll notice. Kaya Scodelario, who I love, she's in a lot of stuff now. She was also got her start there. She was like 12 or fucking something. Anyway, recommend. That's a very fun show if you want to revisit some teenage drama and feel edgy. You know.
I've never experienced that sensation as an adult.
Really? Oh, that's.
I've never
that's
been
what
like,
draws-
oh man, I can't wait to feel the feeling of being an edgy teenager again.
Are you kidding, dude? That's why I love the Life is Strange games, because then I can feel like an edgy teenager again for a little
That's
while.
you know what? That's fair. The Life of Strange games are very good. I don't know.
Okay, so what I have here for us is a little quiz. So each of these 5 categories are going to be a different method of like quiz. So like for instance, the first one's just like buzz in. So just be like, "Oh, I know," and say it. Okay. So we're gonna start with general literature as our first category. Someone should probably keep score. That probably should be me, but I can't type because Alexa will hurt me. So
I'll
just
keep
write-
Use your
score. I'll
phone.
just
Huh?
Use your phone.
I'll write it on this paper like a Neanderthal.
Whoa, you have actual paper in your home. That's crazy.
I actually found that. Well, this is a printed out set of rules for my tabletop RPG that I made, which are not.
Also,
just
Ian,
printed
important
out some blank
context.
sheets of paper.
Wait, what do you mean printed out blank sheets of paper?
You just you run them through your printer to warm them up a little bit before you write on them.
Yeah.
Get them nice and primed for pen ink.
Where else do you get blank
Um,
sheets of paper from?
Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I could never find them otherwise.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Were you gonna say something
Also,
else?
important context to what Nirav just said about Alexa yelling at him. Nirav has a pretty bad problem of using his mouse and typing on his keyboard during recordings. And it's like, you can't hear it on Discord when you go back and listen to the podcast, and it's so loud. And my wife roasts him for it.
I
I roast
gotten
him
a
for it too, to be fair.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
It's gotten a little bit better because I make sure to always use my phone, which is not clicking when I type into it now. But
You
I
say
have
that, but I listened to the
pretty
last
severe-
episode, and there's so much clicking in it.
dude. I have like pretty severe like ADD, and like my hands are always doing something, and so that's also one of my issues that I think I had a stress ball at some point, which was helping me. Anyway, doesn't matter.
One time you were playing with a cat toy, but then Ellie attacked you during the recording.
That's true. You're right. I remember that. Okay. Okay. So our first section is general literature. So, so this is going to be pretty easy, and then it'll get more difficult as we go into farther categories. So, which novel features the character Atticus Finch?
To Kill a Mockingbird?
Yeah, that's 1 point for Ian.
Damn.
Come on.
I honestly, the first time I went to was Of Mice and Men, which that kind of like, it's that same. This was
got
a
a
high
vibe, I
school.
guess.
This was a high school book I had to read.
Okay, I will say-
Absolutely a
Mockingbird's a
high
good
school
book.
book.
It is a required reading book, but it is a good book. Also, Lindsay, shout out to her because she is from Monroeville, where Harper Lee is from, and where To Kill a Mockingbird takes place. That's where she grew up.
Okay.
So if you know, you can kind of see like where she comes from if you've read that book. That's where.
Did you know Boo Radley?
I asked about that, and I think that she had a few suspects for who could be Boo Radley, because I think his name has changed. All right. Second, which Shakespeare tragedy features the comic relief characters Rosencrantz and Guildenstern?
Nope. If these are getting harder and harder, I'm toast for the rest of this.
Is that
It's
Macbeth?
it is not. I gave you a hint with tragedy.
Is it Hamlet?
It is Hamlet.
Yeah.
This one you can just keep guessing.
I'm just saying Shakespeare things I know the name of.
All right. Who is the author of the Iliad and Odyssey?
Homer.
Is it Homer?
Yeah, it's got it first. Also, Lindsay wanted me to correct, no, it's Ashley. Sorry, I was talking to Ashley yesterday, and she wanted to clarify for our audience that Homer is the supposed author of the Iliad and Odyssey.
Oh, okay.
Um,
We'll never know
right.
who the real person is. This was way too long ago.
Yeah.
yeah, I think that actually a lot of people are like, oh, it's just a collection of stories. Like there wasn't really an author, you know. Okay, in what novel would you find mention of a green light at the end of Daisy's Dock?
Great Gatsby.
Yeah,
My least
there you
favorite
go.
book.
Holy crap.
That's your least favorite book. That's interesting because I
Yeah.
feel like there's been a modern re-examining of The Great Gatsby, and a lot of people hate it now.
I've
I don't think
been
I ever
on that
enjoyed it.
train since high school. I'm
Yeah,
an OG
that was one of
hater.
I also didn't
Nice.
like that book in high school.
Let's see. And last for this section, which dystopian novel features the authoritarian state of Gilead, formerly the United States?
Hunger Games.
A Man in High Castle.
No.
Can we get a
Fine.
hint?
I asked this to Lindsay, and she answered before I finished saying the whole question.
That is not a hint.
Yeah. that's-
Lindsay being way better at book stuff than I am is not. Is not
Yeah, she got
helpful.
all of these questions. Okay, we're another hint is that it was made into an extremely popular TV show. like unbelievably
Severance.
popular.
No, I'm joking. It's not Severance.
Handmaid's Tale.
Handmaid's Tale, nice.
Oh. Damn, I didn't know they made a book for that too.
They made a book based on the hit Hulu
Yeah.
series. I actually have read that book and have not seen the show, which is weird. I think that's unusual.
It's on my list.
Yeah, it's. I think the book is solid. It also is one of those that deviates, like the show deviates really heavily from the book. All right, so we're gonna move on to category 2, which is fantasy literature. This
I
is
might
gonna
have
be-
more. Yeah, I might have more answers
Okay.
here. We'll see.
This is gonna be multiple choice. So after I finished reading all the options, you can shout out your answer, whoever's first. After I'm done. Okay, in the Silmarillion, what is revealed to be the origin of orcs?
This gets harder and harder.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, a Silmarillion question on question 1 is wild.
Yeah, that's...
Listen, corrupted
What
elves.
sort of nerds do you think we are?
Oh, it's
Fallen-
Corrupted Elves, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wait, I have to finish all the options
All right.
first.
Okay.
Corrupted elves, fallen angels, or twisted men.
It's Corrupted Elves. The Urkai?
Okay. Yeah, you're correct. All right, point for Patrick.
I know
right.
that from the movies. I know it's a Silmarillion question, but
Yeah. All right. Which of these is the name of the kingdom in which most of the Wheel of Time series takes place? Markarth, Andor, Caladan.
Caladan?
Ian, what do you say?
Markarth.
It's Andor. No,
No,
point.
It's
Andor,
Andor?
yeah.
I thought that was
Yeah,
a fake
dude,
answer.
It's not a Star Wars thing. It's not. Well, it is, but it's like no.
Yeah.
That is where the Wheel of Time takes place. Is Andor.
Damn.
I've even read all those books, and I got that wrong.
That fucking sucks. You shouldn't have said that.
Yeah, I know.
All right.
I spent like a year of my life reading those books, too.
All right, Patrick. Here's one for you. In the
Just for
Mistborn
me.
trilogy, what resource gives Allomancers the ability to use their magic powers? Animal bones, crystals, or metals?
Metals.
Correct.
We have a toddler visit. I don't know if you can hear him or not.
A little bit. That's all right. All right. In his Dark Materials, every human has an animal companion that contains their soul. What are these companions called? Familiars, daemons, solons.
Daemons?
Yep. Correct. All right. It's 4-4 right now. Nice. All right. In the Chronicles of Narnia, The Voyage of the Dawn Treader, Edmund and Lucy set sail on a naval voyage with their shitty cousin. What's his name? Clive, Eustace, or Nigel?
Is it Eustace?
I'm
it is
guessing
Eustace.
Nice.
Nice. Ah, okay. Dude, yeah, that was the only one Lindsay got wrong. She was like, Nigel.
Yeah.
That sounds like a shitty cousin. All right, so we're moving on to our next category.
Up. Okay.
Up. All right.
Yeah, Tito wants to say hi.
Let's let him in on this. Yeah, Tito.
Can you say hi?
Oh
Stage
my God.
fright. As soon as he
clammed
was
up so
smiling,
quickly.
and as soon as he sees
got
them
so
waving,
scared.
he just gets straight faced. Can you say hi, James?
Hi.
Yeah, the oven's done. Can you wave and say hi?
Oh, he's waving of his own volition. That's incredible.
Yeah, it's not me
Yeah.
shaking his hand.
Amazing.
Come on, but you've talked on the podcast before. Can you say hi? Can you say
I don't think
Nirav
he
is a
likes
bitch?
us.
Performance anxiety.
Damn,
Yeah.
nuts. You want to go down?
Dita bata.
You're just saying gibberish right now. Well, don't hit buttons on the microphone. Microphone. Okay. You want to go down?
I think he said buy a phone. I think he wants an iPhone.
Hi. Now he waves. Hi. Okay. Can you say bye now?
Okay, there we go.
Okay.
That was a good solid one. Okay. Now we're going to go to romance literature. So this one is going
This
to
will
be
be rough.
odd one. Yeah, this
Yeah.
one's going to be odd one out. So I am going to. Each of you is just going to submit an answer after I'm done talking. So each question is going to be 3 titles of romance novels. One of them is a fake one I've created. So you're going to tell me which one you think is the fake one.
This is a repeat of the thing we did last episode.
It is. I had a lot of fun, so it's back.
Ah.
All right. An Extraordinary Union, The Governess Game, The King's Son.
Can you repeat them again?
Governess game.
An Extraordinary Union, The Governess Game, The King's Son.
The King's
second
Son.
one.
All right, The King's Son is the fake one. Patrick, you get the point.
Damn.
That's a Korean webtoon.
So you didn't make up the name. You got it from something else.
Shh. All right, next one. So these are actually themed. So that first one was like royalty stuff. The second one, this one is like kind of farm romance, country romance.
Country girls make
The
babies.
Heritage of Lancaster County, The Farm Girl's Token, The Maid of Fairborn Hall.
Bro, these are so like the proper nouns in these are really throwing me off.
The
was
first
Okay,
one.
so again, The Heritage of Lancaster County, The Farm Girl's Token, The Maid of Fairborn Hall.
Yeah, I'm also saying the first one because Lancaster County is like a real place, right?
Yeah, unfortunately,
I'm
that
sure
is a
there is
real
one.
one. The Farm Girl's Token
Yeah.
was fake.
Ah,
There is a.
Is that also a
apparently-
webtoon?
No, that one is something I made up. Okay, then we're gonna go to modern romance. So these are from the last 5 years. Operation Wedding Date, The Rosie Project, The Hating Game.
Operation Wedding Date. That's my answer.
Okay,
The
yeah.
Rosie Project is my answer.
Okay, Operation Wedding Date was fake. I felt good about that
Damn.
one.
It's good.
I really wanted
It's
that
upper-
to be
it's-
real.
It's Operation Wedding Date.
Yeah.
I
That's
love that.
important.
One of those like cute like Mr. and Mrs. Smith, like they're spies, but also they have to get married. Spy X Family sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Or sorry, Spy Family. The X is silent.
The X is silent. All right. Next we have The Duke and I, Bringing Down the Duke, A Distant Duke.
Damn it. A distant Duke.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, A Distant Duke is the fake one. Damn, I was not as sold on that, but there was a lot of Duke stuff in there. All right, and then we have People We Meet on Vacation, The Unhoneymooners, The Holiday Connection.
The Unhoneymooners.
People we meet on vacation.
The Holiday Connection was fake.
Damn.
That one's a
People
Hallmark
we
movie.
meet on vacation. Actually, I think I've heard of that one. I think Alexis either read
I
that
think
or
that,
I've
yeah, I think that is like a somewhat famous one because I think I'd heard of it before. Okay, so there have been some tie points that cancel each other out. So right now, Patrick, you were at 7 and Ian's at 4.
Oh wow, I really
Damn.
pulled ahead with the fantasy category.
Yeah.
All right, so then we are going to go to a fun one: romantasy character or European model. You're gonna have to.
I'm sorry to all the
identify-
European models who I mistake in this category in advance.
Okay, so these are, and none of these are from the ACOTAR series, just for obvious reasons.
That would
All
give
right.
me a slight advantage. Or
Why would that
better
give
help.
you an advantage? You've read less.
Well,
of this
because
than
I've
he has.
actually read that. Or started to
Um,
read it.
But I've read more of them, so I would
Yeah,
still
that's
have
true.
an upper hand.
True.
On that.
Yeah. Okay. We have Hunt Athalar and Irina Shayk.
Bro.
Are we deciding which one's romantasy and which one's
one
model?
is the? Yeah. Yes.
I think Hunt Athalar is the romantasy character.
Yeah.
Okay, that is correct. That's a point for Patrick. Nice. All right, then we have.
Nirav had a hard time pronouncing that second name, which is why.
Damn. I'm actually not still sure I did it right. I tried to look it up. Okay. Leon Dame or Penelope Balfour?
Penelope.
Did you say
Balfour?
Penelope.
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 That sounds like a romantasy character.
Unless it's someone's real name and you're being very mean right now.
Yeah.
What was the other name?
Leon Dame.
I'm gonna say Leon Dame is the romantasy character. Then I guess.
All right, Ian, what are you gonna say?
Oh, he already
the
said.
Penelope.
Okay, Penelope Balfour is the romantasy character. Leon Dame is a real German model.
All right.
This one I think is the most confusing one, I suppose. Louise LeBlanc or Lara Stone?
I love the Lara Stone video games.
Yeah, I also thought of that. Lara Stone, Tomb Finder.
I'm gonna say Lara Stone is the. I'm gonna say Lara
Yeah,
Stone's the
I'll
model
say-
actually.
What are you saying, Ian?
I think Lara Stone is a romantasy.
Lara Stone is the model. Okay, Patrick, another point. I think you're running away with this.
Yeah.
Roman Kitt or Sophia Aarons?
Roman Kitt is the romantasy.
I probably would have agreed with that.
Okay, that is correct. Nice work. And Violet Sorengale or Vanessa Accenta?
I'm saying Vanessa's the European model because Nirav had hard time with that name again.
Yeah, I shouldn't have. I should have looked this up.
Does that mean that's right?
Yeah, no, she's the model. Vanessa
Yeah.
Accenta is Hungarian, so I don't know a lot about Hungarian, the Hungarian language.
Why not?
Well, I
Why
do
not,
know that.
Nirav?
Well, I was there one time, and the police like fleeced us out of 80 euros, which was fun.
Wait, really?
Yeah, in Budapest, that was fun.
Wow.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, that happens. Well, they clocked that we were American, and so that was the end.
Yeah.
Okay, so the last one is a little bit weird, and I had a hard time with this, trying to explain it. So essentially, here's what it is that each one of these is it's like the connection thing. So it's like, for example, if I said each one of these is an actor's name.
Oh, it's
Sorry?
a connections game.
Yes. Not
This is
the
gonna be
game
hard to do.
Connections from the New York Times, but see, I was actually on the fence about doing this, but yeah, I made an example one. So so if I said it's like a novel and an actor, each one of these is like a young adult novel and the name of an actor, and they share one of the words in their names. So for instance, the book The State of Grace and Grace Kelly. So
Okay.
the answer is like The State of Grace Kelly. This is going to be very hard to do on a podcast.
I'm so confused right now. Just
I
hit
even
us
made
with
an
the first
example
one.
one. All right.
But what is
So-
the answer? So the State of Grace and Grace Kelly,
Mm-hmm.
and the answer is the State of Grace Kelly.
Yeah, like have you not been to like bar trivia like that? That's like a
But then
a
I'm just
category.
saying back the words you said, but all together.
No, that's not what I would tell you. Okay, so
Oh, okay.
right. Okay, I'll give you so okay. Demigods from Greek mythology splatter paint all over a canvas.
This is wild. Also, I don't know if my internet's going slow or Nira's internet's going
Oh yeah,
slow.
I saw a little freeze there. I think we're okay there.
Yeah.
You said demigods splatter paint all over
Demigods
a canvas.
from Greek mythology splatter paint all over a canvas.
And so we're supposed to pick the one. It's
There's
a
a young
name.
adult novel and a celebrity of some kind name
Oh.
that share a word.
Demi Moore.
Percy Jackson Pollock.
Yes, Ian got it.
Oh, that's
Okay.
good. All right,
Okay.
Ian. That's good, Ian. Nice.
That was okay. They're gonna
I
get.
forgot it
more
was young
absurd.
adult novels.
Yeah, I got kind of.
Did you make this, Nirav?
Yeah.
That's
What do you
pretty
mean?
good.
Did I make this?
That's-
Who made
that's
this?
I don't
pretty
know.
good.
I don't know if that was another name of like a Korean like
Oh yeah, sorry. Percy Jackson
Comic or
Pollock is a
something.
famous K drama on Netflix.
yeah.
Okay. This salesman is trying to sell you a way out of a labyrinth.
Dude, I don't know. This is hard as hell. I'm so bad at connections. So like this, my brain doesn't operate in this way.
I just
Salesman.
Your hint is that like they're not going to be spelled the same way, but they're pronounced the same way. So like sound it out.
This salesman. Say it again.
I'll say yeah. This famous salesman is trying to sell you a way out of a labyrinth.
I can't. I don't know. I don't have even a hint.
Yeah.
I give up. Or I need a hint.
Maze. Is it Maze Runner? And
I know. I was thinking
something?
of Maze or something like that, but.
Oh, hold on.
Oh, Billy Maze Runner.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
You got it.
All right. Ian's gonna run away with this, I think.
I'm mostly just like excited about my game.
Yeah, this is good.
I know.
Okay. Let's see. So I'm trying to think. We'll do this one next. Yeah. So vampires and werewolves come together to battle War Machine.
Civil War? No, but it's no. Wait, no.
It's the name of a specific book. Not the series name. So that's a hint.
And what's the other category again? It's a famous person?
It's like a celebrity and then a young adult novel. So I say vampires and werewolves. You might think of.
Breaking Donnie Jr.?
You're halfway there. Breaking Dawn is correct.
Oh, Breaking Dawn.
Oh, Breaking Don Cheadle.
Yeah. That's another point.
All right.
Yeah, Breaking Don Cheadle also sounded like a fun sort of like reimagining of Breaking Bad, but it's like Don Cheadle instead.
Yeah.
Oh, woof.
All right, so this late night host is about to start and end a revolution. I'll say former late night host to give you a little bit more hint.
Conan O'Brien. David Letterman. Jay Leno.
Oh, is it Mocking Jay Leno?
Yeah, fuck yeah! I feel so good right now about myself and my life. Okay, and
I feel like that was a team effort.
No,
Yeah,
you
that's
got
true.
that.
You
You,
were
can't. Don't give
listing
me
it.
credit for that. That's all, Ian. I wouldn't have gotten there.
all right, and then the last one here. I'm trying to think. I might reword this just because I think it doesn't give enough of a hint. I'll say it like this. This John Green novel features a mortifying mother.
I do not know John Green novels.
A mortifying mother?
Winona Ryder? Is she real?
Yeah, well,
Winona Ryder is real. Winona Ryder is a real.
No, sorry. I was wondering. I was trying to think if it was like if the actress is a mother, they're playing a mother. But the War Machine Don Cheadle one kind of answers that. Yeah, but Winona Ryder and Stranger Things, or Elizabeth Olsen.
I'll say that I am referencing a recent outing of this famous actress. She's very well known for several decades. But in a
She's
recent
playing a
in a recent
mother
TV
recently?
show, she played a mortifying mother, a very popular one.
It could be Fault in Our Stars,
What's the show?
Paper Towns.
Okay, if you guys want to, I guess we can crank the hint level up if you want.
Yeah,
I just
I'm not
want to.
sure.
I don't want us to be stalled on
Okay,
one
that's
thing
fine.
for too long. What's the show that this person is a woman in?
Wednesday. She is a woman in I think all of her projects. Though.
Oh, sorry, I'm mother. I meant to say, I guess. Oh, I know who you're talking about, but I can't think of the actress's name. Oh, is it Penelope Cruz?
No,
No.
it's
No. Wait, what is that?
what is her name?
Yeah, I don't want there to be too much like dead air while you guys are thinking. So
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
What's the name of the
I'm gonna
actress?
give up. All right. It is Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Catherine Zeta-Jones. Okay.
So the title of this thing is. That's okay. I'll just say it. An abundance
Yeah.
of Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Is the book called An Abundance of Catherine?
An abundance of Catherines. Yeah.
I've never heard that book in my life.
You haven't? Oh no,
No.
That was his first book. I think I read it a long time.
I don't
ago.
know Hank Green books.
John Green.
John Green.
Hank Green does
Green's
science.
the other one, yeah.
Yeah, he's the science one. Okay, so good run. I think
I'm more familiar with Hank Green's funny TikToks.
That's. I hate that because like I've known about him for a very long time. I've been like his Crash Course stuff, the Vlogbrothers stuff from like back when I was like in middle school, and like whenever I've brought him up a few times, like Lindsay's like, "Oh, the TikTok guy," and I'm like, "No."
No.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't watch like old YouTube, but I see he has fun videos on TikTok.
Yeah, no, I know it's just me being old.
I'm
Okay,
older than
so-
you, ironically.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, Ian, how old are you?
I am 29.
Okay, that sounds right. So we might be staggered pretty perfectly. Wait, Patrick, how old are you?
36.
So, yeah, and I'm 32. So that we've covered
That-
like a good.
We're almost perfectly.
We're
yeah.
almost perfectly racing
Yeah.
the bar. Okay. Anyway, Patrick, you did win by 1 point on this.
Really? Even after Ian smoked me in that last round?
Yeah, I didn't. The abundance of Catherines, I didn't count for anybody.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah. You really came back in that last bit though.
Yeah, my brain doesn't function like that. I stopped playing Connections because I got frustrated. I'm like, this isn't how my brain operates. I like, it's funny. I love puzzle games. We've talked about this before, Nir. Like, I love,
Yeah.
like, Blueprints is one of my favorite games of all time, and I love that game so much. But like certain puzzle stuff, my brain doesn't operate like that, and I can't get my brain to think. And like
Yeah.
Connections is like that. I just can't think about things that way.
Actually, we should talk about this too, just to get to know you. Like, so Ian, I think I saw you playing Baldur's Gate 3 the other day. What kind of games are you into?
Excuse me.
Oh, video games, and Ian started choking.
Yeah. Well, I just finished Baldur's Gate last night for the first
Oh, wow.
time.
I still haven't played it.
I've
want
only played
to, it's
Act
just
1,
long.
but I spent like 30 hours on Act 1 in like 1 week,
Yeah.
and I like burned myself the fuck out. And I was like, I'll come back.
It was like my second or third time trying to play the game, and this time finally took, and I couldn't put it down
Gotcha.
until I finished it.
It's definitely one of those, yeah.
Yeah. Huge fan of the Witcher games. I'm one of the few
Wait,
people.
games plural, so you're not just a Witcher
Yeah.
3 enjoyer. You've played the first 2 games as well.
Yeah. I actually really
Wow.
liked the first one, and I don't know anyone else who.
We gotta
actually
put you in
liked the
touch with
first one.
Wordy. Holy shit.
Yeah, one of our
We
buddies
do.
who was actually just on was a guest on a recent podcast episode.
Yeah.
He loves the first 2 games.
Yeah.
They're good. They're fun.
Nice. Okay.
Excited to
I've
see
only
what they
played the
do with the
third
rest
game.
of them.
I'm a weird Witcher fan in which I've only played the 3rd game and also read all the books, and I actually like the books, and people do not
The
like
books
them.
are incredible. I love the
And-
books.
And I am the average fan, which has only played The Witcher 3 and watched the first 2 seasons of the Netflix show. And that's
Yeah.
But yeah, you've read the books. That's great. I feel like not a lot of people have read the books. Yeah, Alexa and I both did the audiobooks for the books, and I really enjoyed them.
Yeah, I thought they
Nice.
were super good.
I've
But
read-
then Nervous
What's the
friend Jess
first-
started breaking apart how bad the how poorly written the women are in that.
Yeah,
and we
I
started
think
talking
that's-
about it, and I was like, oh no, this is so problematic. But I still like the
It's
books.
pretty rough. But
There's a lot
Yeah.
of discourse going back and forth on that in regards
Yeah,
to this
it's
writing.
very
I mean, you
valid
can
stuff. It's
still-
just like
I
I don't
think
know.
if you're-
Alexa
if
and I
you're-
both.
sorry, go ahead.
I was saying Alexa and I both listened to the audiobooks and like really liked it, and like I don't know, sometimes I just don't think more than surface level when I'm enjoying some media, and then as soon as you start thinking below the surface, it's like, oh, actually this problematic stuff in here. I was like, yeah, you're right, but I had a fun time reading it, so
Yeah.
That's fair. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I feel like things like that you kind of can be like, okay, like I can let's talk about it, and there's some really good parts of this book, and like let's acknowledge maybe the women are not like handled very well at the same time,
Yeah.
which I think is how I feel about a lot of like Stephen King novels that I really love. He's sort of famous, especially early in his career. He had a lot of women who were like, she boobed boobily across the room. But yeah, no, I definitely get that. But yeah, okay, so I think we're that's like kind of what I had planned, but I think we got a good like foothold here.
Yeah. So I think as a recap, so after this, we're going to do, once Ian finishes the first book, we'll do like a fun little summary episode of that to hear his takes on that. And then we'll do the same one when he finishes the second book. So there's going to be 2 more like fun little, what does Ian think about these books episodes? Mm-hmm. And then we're going to jump right back into the third book. Basically, I think we, like episode 8, or chapter 18, I think is where we are going to be.
Yeah, it's not far in at all. It's like 16 maybe, something like that, 18 maybe.
Yeah. I want to say 18 because we did chapters 1 through 5 and then 6 through 10, and then we did a 7-episode chunk.
Gigantic fucking chunk, yeah. I remember.
We did a gigantic chunk because the third book is longer, and we didn't want to be listening to it for like a year and a half, reading the book for like a year and a half. So like, what if we do bigger chunks? And then we did a really big chunk, and we're like, oh boy, this was a lot of content, and it's a pretty long episode.
No, I think that we can do that, and so like like we said, basically we need to make sure we're like kind of just reading them and stopping at the point we're stopping at, so we can like talk about what's happened without knowing what's going to happen, in the future. And
which, as the books get better and better, which they do, does occasionally get frustrating. You're like, oh man, I have to stop reading here, so we record a podcast, and I'm mad because I want to know what happens next.
Yeah. That has happened to me like 5 or 6 times where I've been like legitimately mad I had to stop listening. By the way, are you reading the physical book?
A PDF of it, but yeah, I'm reading.
Okay,
yeah. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I've been doing the audiobooks. Which is
I'm also doing the audiobooks. So, and we're gonna have a real reader on our hands.
Yeah,
all 3 of us were doing the audiobooks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is why none of us knew how to spell any of the characters' names.
I still don't know how to spell most of the characters' names.
I won't know how to pronounce any of the characters' names, so
good. We can collab.
Lots of fun dynamic. Yeah, I'm excited to hear this.
My thought, and then we also have like the holidays coming up and stuff, but I think basically at the end of this we'll pretty much be back on track before the start of the new year, like progressing forward in the third book is my hope. So right around there. So yeah, listeners, keep on keeping with us, and I'll also throw some extra bonus stuff in there to keep you guys tantalized. But I think everything should be relatively back on track as soon as we can do it. But yeah, you know what? I'm feeling invigorated a little to punch. Let me see. Patrick, did you have any other ideas about things we wanted to talk about for this intro episode? What are crucial things the audience would need to know?
I don't know. This episode's kind of, we're already at like 45 minutes. I think we're probably pretty good.
Yeah, that's about what we were wanting anyway. So
for an intro episode for meeting Ian.
All right, Ian. Last question. If you could be one animal, what animal would you be?
A killer whale.
Wow, I love that answer.
Wow, so you could
actually, I have another question. Ian,
this is going to be billionaires.
All right, Ian, I have another question. Actually, we're really putting you on the spot with this one. If I'm going to ask you to, I'm going to give you the beginning of a phrase, and I'm going to ask you to complete the phrase. First word that comes to mind. If I say "keep on,"
keeping on.
If I say "keep on," what's the third word in that? I say "keep on blank."
This is so mean.
I have no clue.
Damn, the answer we're looking for is trucking.
Okay.
So our outro sort of catchphrase for the show became very quickly "keep on trucking," as I decided to assume that, because I am not in the business of assuming what kind of people do what, and so I just was like, obviously the majority of our listeners are going to be truckers.
No, that's not how it happened. In episode 1, we didn't have a sign off, and we decided to try and create a sign off on the spot. So, Nirav, you had the idea of like, oh, we'll all say a word and we'll go around to make the sign off.
Oh wait, is that how we made that?
Yes. So
That's
you said
crazy.
keep. You said keep, Joe said on, and I said truckin'. And we're like, all right, that's our sign off, I guess.
Okay, I did not realize that's how that happened. Yes, but anyway, that was our sign off. Is keep on trucking and support your local bookstores. And so yeah, we'll we do have one listener at least who's in our Discord who did work professionally as a trucker, so that was some validation for us.
Yeah, 100%.
If you're curious, Ian, also about our demographics based on our analytics, I don't know that we have a lot of truckers listening, but I choose to believe.
Yeah, obviously.
Okay, so yeah, thank you guys for listening. Like I said, we'll be back with like a kind of summary episode and like revisiting book 1. And we'll also be like, the two of us will be revisiting book 1 with a better idea, of what Sarah was like actually building. We're also on a first name basis with Sarah. You should know that, Ian.
Okay.
To be clear, revisiting book 1 through Ian's eyes.
Yes.
Nirav and I will not be
spoiling him or
reading
anything.
a single word.
No,
of
we're
book
not
1.
going to be rereading it. Just re-experiencing it. So reimagining. It's really... and then, yeah, we'll do one for book 2 as well. And then right after that, we should be back on track moving forward through book 3. So
Awesome.
thank you guys for bearing with us through this like transition time. I really appreciate it. And, I'm happy that we have found like a way to keep moving forward with this, because I know y'all are...
Keep on
y'all have
trucking,
been, like,
if you
really
will.
good. To keep on trucking, if you will. But yeah, like it's really like warmed my heart to see how many like people we have like every week. Like we have like, over 100 people tune in like the first weekend every time a new episode comes out, like, which has been crazy to me. So I'm like really happy just for that even alone. But
We're going to see how many listeners we lose when they find out Joe's gone. How many people were exclusively Joe fans on this podcast.
Yeah. Joe heads. How many Joe heads are out there?
Yeah, how many Joe heads did we have on this podcast?
Okay. Just kind of like a Jughead situation. Okay. So, I think that's probably it. But yeah, we'll be back, like I said, and stick around. We'll have some more stuff for you as well. And yeah, I guess until then, I don't know. Ian, what would you tell them to do? Would you tell them to?
Hold on, I will say to reiterate, Joe is doing all right. Please do not bother him though. He just doesn't have time for this. So like, no need to worry or anything like that. Joe's doing all right. He can't do the podcast anymore. And please do not add him in the Discord and bother him about this.
Yeah, that is a good point. All right.
Anyways,
now we will close out. So, Ian, you said you were about to keep on doing something. Is that correct?
I think I was gonna keep on trucking. I think
That's
it was.
it.
nice.
Yeah, okay,
Nailed it.
Let's feel
Okay.
perfect. No need to retake that.
No
All right,
notes.
We'll see you guys later. Bye.
Bye.
Tick, 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 tick on the wall. Maybe you could have it all. Get down on your knees and pray. Maybe she will let you stay. Good enough if you play the game. Here comes the music, don't resist. Gotta keep on moving.